Boom. It did work. Oh, good evening, one and all. A very warm welcome. Hopefully, this is all going through okay. I had my, well, we'll get into it in a bit more detail later on, but I had a strike and I went to go to do my live thing tonight and channel it to my YouTube channel, and it had gone, completely gone. I had to get it back all on again. So, yeah, a bit odd. Bit strange. So hopefully it's working. Can someone just tell me it's working? Dead silence. Ooh, is it working? Someone say it's working or not working. Excellent. Thank you, Chris. That's what I was waiting for. Oh, YouTube, you're now live. Good. Excellent stuff. Yeah, so I didn't know if it would work or not. I had to load up my channel again and, oh, ridiculous. But we'll get to that in a little while. Just me tonight. No Rosie. She's got some work commitment, I think. So just me tonight. Sorry. But at least I'm in a bigger screen. What's that in my... Is that a shadow? Oh, I know what it is. There you go. It's the microphone. I thought there was nothing behind me. How can that be a shadow? Plain wall tonight. No green screen. I think I've got green screen on again. No. Maybe it's for the other one. That's weird. That's definitely not okay. That's definitely okay, but I've got something ticked on there, green screen. Oh well. We'll ignore. Sorry, I'm wittering. Anyway, let's say good evening to one or two people. Got a few in chat now. Jim Mills, good evening to you. Paul and By, evening. Daniel, good evening. Thanks for sharing the link, Daniel. Yeah, 9 o'clock. I find 9 o'clock easier actually. Always got to bolt my tea normally. You know, I know I eat late, but it's just the way life is. So it allows me a little bit more time, so that's good. Chris Haynes, evening Chris. Coyle, evening Coyle. Rufus, evening to you. Excuse me. Chris, I've said, well, I thanked him, so. Rufus again, Jim again, Chris again. Yeah, it's working live and direct, good. Gary Tucker, evening Gary. Doo-doo. I'm new here, I'll try not to be a troll. Well, yeah, try very hard. We don't like trolls. But a warm welcome, Doo-doo. Murray, evening Murray. Nice to see you. Dion, 78, evening Dion. Francis Homer, good evening to you. And thank you. Yeah, everyone's saying it works at the same time, but I appreciate that. I didn't know. Mark Trigwell, evening Mark. Adrian Mason, evening Adrian. What else? Stephen, good evening Stephen. Do I attempt your surname? De Vries. I'm going to go with that. If I got it wrong, I got it wrong. Who else have we got? I think that's about it. Scrolling down and getting near the bottom. Oh, Craig. Evening, Craig. Nice to see you. Anyone else? Nope, that's the lot. So we'll just I probably won't stop too long tonight. We'll see how it goes, but I often say that and end up doing over an hour. So yeah, I'll just tell you what I'm vaping on, and then we'll discuss the elephant in the room, I think, and see what other people may know more than me. Sorry, I've got box here that I didn't realise was there. Can't spread my feet out. So yeah, what am I vaping on? Well, I'm using the new Eros. That's on my side by side there. Pretty little RTA. They've just come in. They're on the site. It's a style, obviously. I say obviously, but it is. Actually vapes well. There's, I don't know, it's just, because it doesn't screw down, I feel, is it wobbly, is it loose? But it's not, it vapes well. Have a little vape of that. In here I've got Red Virginia. In fact, that's a very common theme tonight. Hold that up, that's the Latibaccaria Red Virginia. Pretty new coil, pretty new wick, a little bit of crackle, just how I like it. So that's vaping well. Not bad little RTA there. Wasn't sure whether to get those, but I got them. It's the type that feeds the juice down onto the wick through 2 holes. Got a choice of 3 domes. Got them in my pocket here, but yeah, not bad. What else am I on? I'm on the Diplomat RDL. Got a right frog tonight, oh nice, rushing around. Now I've got that on the, new to me, they arrived today, on a rear USB-C charging, dual 18650. Probably more intended for a direct lung, you know, a big 28mm diameter thing. But the reason I got these, I got a very good deal with them, with Aspire. So they're up, I think they were about 80 quid or something at one point. Stream buffering. Really? Have I got it on the right thing? Yep. Don't know. Hopefully it's just buffering for you, Craig. If it is buffering, just someone else tell me as well. Maybe it's because I've had to reload the channel. I don't know. So yeah, the Aspire rear. So we got them up at $24.99. Right, Billy bargain special offer. But I thought, we don't really do RTAs for this sort of dual 18650 that much anymore, although I've got the RDL front Diplomat on there. But I thought, even for and I'll put one on in a minute, even for a little mouth to lung, if you have that sitting by your desk, you ain't got to worry about, is my battery getting low? It's just watch the film, have a vape, you got loads. So it's 25 watts, that is, with a 0.5 ohm coil. So I'll let's just take that off. That was rattling and crackling well, wasn't it? If everyone heard it and it wasn't buffering. Turn that down to 13 watts. But they're also, this is like their shockproof mod, so there's a rubber edge around the bottom and top. So when you put it down, it doesn't like clonk either. It's quite a nice. Right, got the normal nano Diplomat on there now, 13 watts. So you can do sensible as well, and it just sits by your side. So watching a film or something would be quite good, wouldn't it? So that's why I got them. I thought, I can't resist. We all like a Billy bargain, don't we? So yeah, the rear 200, probably not allowed to show that, 200 watt mod. Yeah, change the colour of the screen, all the usual nice good stuff. But Aspire stuff's good anyway, so it should be a solid sort of mod. And I'm also on the 415 V2, loving this, really enjoying it. Red Virginia in there as well. I just find it so easy. Top fill, twist the top, turn the juice flow off, and it's just, just do it for you. So turn the juice flow off, just turn that bit there. You want to fill it up, twist the top, fill up with juice, put that bit back on, turn it, adjust the juice flow, bosh, there you go, done. So yeah, really easy. And as you can hear, didn't matter that I took the top off, no gurgling, no glugging, vaping well. So I like that. Very pleased I got those in. And that's about it. I've got the I've got the ragger here, which I've been using a little bit of late. And that's on a right Billy bike. Go on the site, look under a spy, you'll see the ragger is, God, how much have I got the ragger up for? Is it $49.99 or $59.99? I can't remember. Someone have a look for me, please, on the site. I can't remember. I know it's a good price, and we've been selling a lot, so it keeps that going well. Fine now, maybe just me. Bloody Craig, see, you get me all worried. Occasional buffering, Daniel says. All good now, good. Buffering here today isn't just Craig then. Lagging a bit, but good now. Adrian didn't notice. It's like I always buffer. Yeah, all good now. Right, okay. All good. Isn't that weird? I wonder what it's probably done that because I had this strike thing. So the rear isn't... Oh, God, Jim. Let's put you on there for that. You nearly had me. The rear isn't dire. No, it's a goner. Very good. Cody Vogler. The Diplomat is awesome. One of the best mouth-to-lung tanks I've used. Yeah, I'll go with that. It really is. It's a very good one. Grateful Ant, good evening to you. People just saying hello. Sorry, just twisting through there. Chris Haynes, brilliant RTA, the 415 V2. Yeah, I think so. I think, it's clever, isn't it? The engineering on that, I just think that's clever. And even little things like where the wick drops in, you've got your sort of 2 or 3 little holes, so it can't go any further. Then you've got a little cave type thing underneath, so your wicks can't go down too low and get choked, and it's very clever, very good. Should have done that before. Daniel, bless your heart, thank you. So the ragger is $49.99. You think that was over 100 quid? And that comes with a, little bridge or RDO, or what am I thinking of? RBA. Little deck as well with a tank. Doo-doo, I got my Diplomat mouth to lung a few days ago. So what do you think of it, Doo-doo? Do you like it? Well, he's put the arm up, so he says, yep, I reckon. Very good. So let's go straight into YouTube and what they're playing at. I don't think it's just, I don't watch a lot of other vaping channels anymore. But I don't think, from what I hear, I don't think it's just me. I think they've hit a lot of people. And, if anyone knows more information, let me know. Just put it in chat if anyone says, oh yeah, I know a lot more about it, then great, I'd love to hear. But it's basically, just in one night alone, they wiped out 77 of my... not the lives, they're all there, of my reviews. And you might say those reviews are old now, and they're probably things like the Helixer and stuff like that, really old stuff, and keys things. But they were history, and they were also reference points. And the amount of people I was sort of had that have messaged me and said, I want to watch your video on whatever, and I can't remember. There's a couple of people did it, and I can't watch it. Have you got a copy so I can? And I haven't. Unfortunately, I didn't keep copies. So it's like a part of my past as well. I mean, a bit like having an old photo album that I can't watch because I didn't keep a hard copy, and I probably should have done. It's my fault. And the reality is, I probably wouldn't have watched them anyway. But it's just having them, isn't it? It's just having them there. You know that I could have had a look at, what one I did 8 years ago and thought, cool, I've had a bad paper round since then of age. But it just would have been nice. But I know a lot of mine, especially the early ones, weren't age protected. So fair enough. They got a thing about people under 18 or whatever watching vaping videos. But when I see what else you can watch and what you can learn to do, I just think, Jesus, is vaping that bad? There's some of the stuff you can actually watch on YouTube and how to build some quite nasty things. And that seems to slip through the net. That's all right. That's not a problem. But I don't know. I don't get it. And I haven't spoken to Nathan. I don't know if he's had any issues. I hope not, because again, you think of the man hours that he's dedicated his time to doing these reviews to help people and have them there as help videos. He's like me. He never did it for to be like some sort of personality or character or anything like that, or he never did. He just did it because he enjoyed it and he liked it. And I think it would be upsetting for Nathan as well if anything has happened to his. I haven't checked his channel to find out, but it also knocks the stuffing out of you. You think, well, God, why bother? If they're going to do that, why even bother? And I don't know, it's a horrible way to be. I don't like being negative. I'm a positive person. I always like bringing things to people, bringing information, helping people where I can. And to have that all, like, you got to strike. That's a bit like, I'm not committing an offence here. I've never been struck. Well, I suppose at school, but in my adult life, I've got a clean record and everything else. I'm not used to being a rogue or anything like that. And I just think, what other way round it is there? And that's the other point. What way round is there? Can I? Because I still want videos on my website to help people. Even if I have to make a diplomat one again, or I have to, whatever I have to do to help people. And whether I can put them on as a YouTube, make them on YouTube, put them on the website, but then make them private videos, but with a link there to watch a private video. I don't know if that would work. That might be a way round it, so people can still go on the product, watch a private video as to how to wick it, build it, and everything else. So I've waffled enough. So what's everyone's thoughts, or has anyone got any thoughts or information on that? Grateful Ant, good evening to you. Right, where are we? Chris says, brilliant RCO 415 V2. Yep, I would agree. Daniel said about the ragger. Sorry, missed that. What's the ragger? The ragger's like a billet box doo-doo. It takes a borrow tank and battery in the side and pocket friendly device. So take the front off there. Anyway, That's what that is. A bit like the, a lot of these bridges and things, they've got the borrow tanks. It's the ragger is that. Have a look on the site. All the information's there. Andy C, evening to you. Swirling Monk, YouTube, update the rules all the time and don't grandfather in videos, they just strike them. Yeah, but they removed the videos, Swirling Monk, and they gave me a 10-day ban or something. I literally couldn't come on here, and when I tried tonight, my channel had gone off YouTube. I had to put it back on. Weird. Daniel, from my research, it's looking like it's not what's on show, rather than when the algorithm goes through what's been said for the CC subtitles. It's flagging things it thinks is being said. Well, that's another point. I mean, I never even swear on mine, do I? I mean, you think of some of the vaping channels and the language they use. I'm not a prude, but I just decided that, ages ago, I might say the odd bloody or something like that, but I don't really cuss on here at all. So, that's another point. I never have, certainly never have on a review. Maybe some links or QR. No, well, I don't know about QR code. I suppose I might have shown a box or something, but 77 is quite a lot of it. Yeah, that was in one night, and they'd knocked about 40 off the night before. So they've literally taken nearly everything. Go on the after this. Go on the Nature Vape YouTube channel, and you'll see they've just literally annihilated it. They've virtually taken every single thing off. They left the 3D printer on there. They've left, the bioethanol stove on there, things like that. But as we know, the subtitles are always, the subtitles are always screwed up. Adrian, to me, if they can change the rules, they shouldn't be allowed to apply those changes retrospectively. No, exactly right. What they don't want now, they were happy about 5 years ago. So why? I mean, some of those videos were really old. Righty, thanks for explaining the ragger. Yeah, no problem. Laurie, good evening to you. Sorry, mate, lots of work to do here. Well, busy woman, Laurie, that's what you are, busy woman. So has anyone else got any suggestions? I mean, obviously from a business point of view, I think that advertising e-cigs now is a bit of a taboo as well, really. But it's more putting on the site, like say this, the Eros. I want to put on the site how to put a build in it, so people think, oh yeah, I like that. I'll have a go at one of them. How do I put that on my website without getting it? Because if you look on the site now, I deleted a product today. I think it was the Aspire box mod, the box, the ability box one. It says on there, big black screen, this video has been removed for violating YouTube standards or something. I thought, oh God, I'm a violator. There's worse violators than me, I can assure you. Laurie, Mark, I think it's happened to a lot of vape channels. Not that I say, that's exactly what I was saying, Laurie. It's not just me. There's a lot. I haven't spoken to Nathan, as I say, but I just hope they've left him alone. He's done something different. Maybe he's age restricted his or whatever. Fagan got hit the other day. He had to remove all his videos just in case. Yeah, well, I didn't remove any of them. And I thought I'll leave them and let them do the worst, which is exactly, of course, what they did. But I also appealed one, and they just put, no, failed. Failed appeal. Literally within 10 seconds, bang, it was back at me. And I thought, how can you even have looked at anything I've said with that? And at that point, I just thought, do you know what? I'm arguing with artificial intelligence or something. I'm not even arguing with a person or, trying to defend myself with a person. I'm wasting my time. Rumble back up. Yeah, Rumble is another option, isn't it? I have got a Rumble account, but I can't live stream this to Rumble either. That's the trouble. But live streams, they seem to be leaving alone, don't they? It's a bit weird. Laurie, can you make a video and host in Vimeo, then share from there? There's one or two options I've looked at, Laurie. A lot of them are a fortune. There's just not the funding in this business to pay for, hundreds and hundreds of pounds of solutions. So I want to find something quite straightforward. Louis Rossman has built and is building an app. One day, hopefully, get around all these sites, deciding what to show in his platform. If his platform works as described, nothing will be deleted, even if deleted on YouTube. All right. Interesting. Satire is banned on YouTube. Satire? Yeah, so no one really has got, another way. I mean, we got our little WhatsApp group, but I shouldn't have to get, and I wouldn't get, it would just go nuts if you had we've got 4,000 subscribers, I think, on here. A lot of them have drifted by the wayside and probably will never watch me again. And they just haven't deleted the channel, they've left it. But, that even a group, and I just haven't got the time for some of these other group things that you can do. They seem to, people that run them seem to have other foot soldiers doing work as well in the background, which I wouldn't ask anyone to do that. It's vaping well this Eros, crackling well, isn't it? I don't know if you can hear that coming through. I can't read it. Oh, that's it. I can see it now, Daniel. Grey J, I think it's called. I'm still looking into. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Grey J. So, I mean, the people that matter, it's mainly as well being able to put these videos, as I say, on the website, and so people can look at it. I mean, yes, you get a mod or something. There's instructions with them, but an RTA, there's normally very few instructions with an RTA. I know a lot of us are experienced and we can kind of work it out and we don't look at instructions anyway, but there's still people out there that they might have been vaping a pod and they said, I fancy putting my own coil in now, I'm going the next step. Well, if you've come into this vaping now, it must be a minefield, especially with all the abbreviations and things that we've got to describe different products, RTAs, RDLs, and all the rest of it, RDAs, and you think, well, what's he going on about? That's before we get into Ohm's law. Murray. Some YouTubers, not just vape related, are thinking of beginning their video on YouTube and then continuing content on Rumble. Yeah, so they have it on both, you mean, Murray? Yeah, which you can do. I did upload one on Rumble. I can't remember what it was. I thought I did that, but it's it's extra work. The trouble is, YouTube's got the name, hasn't it? It's a bit like not being able to buy off Amazon and eBay, I suppose. You think, well, now where do I go? Because they've got the name, haven't they? So, what else has happened in the vaping world? Well, not that much. I've told you about most things, I think. The 415, I think I had that last time. Did I have it last time or not? I can't remember. The other, I'll harpen back a bit now. The other thing, if I did, even if I said, right, well, okay, every time I do a live, I'm going to do a live build on a product, which might be a bit of fun anyway, especially if I mess it up, give you a lot of laugh. But how do you then refer back to that? You know, if you want to, you know, it's messy, isn't it? You want to. That's all right for a bit of fun, but you want a proper instructional, you know, review on something. It needs to be done, you know, properly, I suppose. Laurie, I've never heard of Rumble before. Just looked it up, and it's very right wing. So you and Trump supporters will be all together. Ouch. I knew Laurie was going to go on to that. It's a bit like you mentioned to Laurie that, well, maybe because Twitter, I think, are going to allow, or X, are going to allow videos soon, I think, as well. You know, and I know Laurie's not a fan. Elon Musk, not a fan. We can see the old lives on YouTube. That's tonight, isn't it, Laurie? Trump and what's her name? I can't remember her name. Oh, I call her Camilla. It's not, is it? I can't remember her name. Kamala. I can't remember her name. I think that's tonight. They have a debate. Anyway, we're not going on the politics route. Adrian, you had the 415 last time. Perfect. Thanks, Adrian. As long as I know. Izine, impressed with nature of its speed in answering emails with questions. Sent one yesterday and one today. Both answered instantly. Not many businesses care to bother that much. Thank you, Mark. Bless you. Thanks very much. I try. I don't always, you know, sometimes I'm working, I get back late or something like that. But thank you, Laurie. Comla Harrison, that's it. You bad man. Oh dear, that's funny. So yeah, I don't always get the chance to do it straight away, but I try. And in the main, I think I do. It's certainly every night I'll go through them and answer them. But you know, and I know that's the other point as well, which I'm not slagging off any other vape site. It's just in general these days. You know, you could buy I don't know, can of paint and online, and you go back to the store, you got a question, you ask them. No one's there to help you. You have to talk to a live chat bot or something, and you think, no, he's not. That's not going to answer my question. And the time I get quite angry, I just sit, why talk to a person? You know, I get really frustrated, which is why with my site, my mobile number is available. It's there. People know it. They can find it. They can phone it. They can speak to me. And in the main, people don't, which is brilliant. Otherwise, I wouldn't get anything done. And also, obviously, they've got emails, a contact straight away. And I tend to come back on that. I'm very bad with Facebook, I have to say. If I get a message on that, I very often don't check that for days at a time. So that's not your best route. I'm a lorry. Mark Triggle. You won't find better customers. So, oh, bless you. Thank you, Daniel. That's a nice thing to say. Daniel's not biased at all, obviously. I've known him long and. Oh, there you go. Now, he has to wreck it then, doesn't he? Has to wreck it. The owner's a plonker. Yeah, going to do my first purchase from website tomorrow. Can't wait. Good. I hope you like it, and I hope I can't remember your email off the top of my head. I've had a few today, but I hope I was of help. I think I know what it was actually. Does it start with La? I think it does. Gary Tucker's having a laugh. Cheers, Mark. T. Yeah, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else that is. Oh yeah, there you go. Murray's come up with something, and that's a point as well. Will you be getting in any more accessories for the Diplomat RDL? I'm liking it very much. Yeah, we will. I think they're going to do a spare deck for them in the future. I think they're going to be doing one or two bits. You know what they're like. You know that he does tend to, you know, bring out all the various bits and pieces. I mean, some of the drip tips are lovely, aren't they? I'm not going to lie. On the 415, I swapped drip tips back, but I swapped with the. I thought better not. I better swap it back. I swapped my drip tip from the Diplomat with the 415 because it's just a lovely drip tip. Lovely. Yeah, talking of centenary mods, Nature Vape are now the UK distributor for them, so they'll all come to me. So that's nice. I think that, you know, there's no point in, you know, it's never going to be a mass product, but, you know, certain people that, you know, I think are straight, honourable, I'm happy for them to stock them. And I'm also, I know Vapor Bay had them, I'm also happy for them to keep stocking them. That's not a problem either. Does the Eros come with 3 chimneys? Yeah, it comes with. Where's the box? Where's the box? Where's the box? Here. I put the domed one in. Right, comes with 5 airflow pins. There you go. All the sizes are on the site, and it comes with 3. Those two are very similar actually, but I've got the domed one fitted, and a set of O-rings. In fact, you can take the top off that quite easily. There you go. So if you can see it, there you go. I've got the domed one fitted, and you can see that the juice comes down through those holes straight on top. One side is more burnt than the other. Perhaps I didn't let that feed quite as well. Naughty me. There you go. Just put it back on top. Barry, good evening to you. I've been watching the football. I forgot that was on tonight. Fortunately, there's 46 people on. According to this. Yeah, so Jim, yes it does. It comes with the 3. It's different, isn't it? It looks a bit almost like bullety. It's different, and it does vape well. Give it its due. I've got the spare tanks as well. Got those. Laurie, I wonder if there's any way we can all send messages to YouTube complaining about what they're doing. I've never thought about content. Well, my experience, Laurie, is they don't listen. And you just get like this bot that just, they don't care. It's all about advertising. All about advertising. And that's something else I never did. I never advertised. I never got paid for any, there's never any gaps with an advert or anything in my, or sponsored or anything like that. Monetized, that's the word I'm looking for. I never monetized the channel. And I kind of thought that would keep me under the radar because it wasn't monetized. They probably wouldn't be interested. So it's not as if I'm even, you know, how can someone advertising, God, I don't know, a fruit drink be offended by me? He can't, because his advert won't ever come on my channel because I don't have adverts. So really, They shouldn't really have collared me at all, I don't think. You know, but there. Great news, Mark. Quality meets quality. Bless you. Thanks, Mark. A nice thing to say. I assume referencing centenary mods. Oh, so I've just looked. They say they'll remove anything to do with nicotine. Well, I suppose that's everything then. That's this live as well, isn't it? Really? I would have said weird that they don't pick up on the lies. Perhaps they will do. Perhaps that will be gone as well. Bit like a bishop, says Chris. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit like a bishop. Juice goes down on top. Yeah, pretty much. Doo-doo. Is that the pipeline box? Just ordered mine today to use for the diplomat. Pipeline box. Well, I haven't got a pipeline, but that's the Ed Balance, if you mean that one. Yeah, I don't know what the pipeline box is. Don't know. Kieran, there's another reviewer. How's your channel, Kieran? Have you had all your videos struck off as well? I was just explaining 77 removed in one night. And I got a strike, a ban for 10 days or something. But a warm welcome to Kieran. So Kieran will type. He'll type away. He'll let us know. But Kieran, you know, there's another vape reviewer. He does things properly. He probably did age restrict yours, didn't you, Kieran? And didn't show the box. You probably follow the rules better than me. I just do what I do. But I never thought I was a rogue. So, has anyone else got anything else they want to discuss tonight? I don't really know what else there is. Don't know. The K-Fun-X we did I know we did that last time because I turned the top around. I remember doing it. The Mini X Mini. As I said about the rear. That's not dire. Very good. Right, was Kieran put. Not had any happen yet. Had an issue over a year ago and had to remove over 2 years of my first reviews. No, I did not age restrict them. Isn't that weird then? Why they've just hit some people. Because literally they just they wiped virtually my whole channel, Kieran. Virtually the whole lot wiped, done. But yeah, they've left you alone. I think that just depends where the net goes, I suppose. They drag their net, cast it over. Find one, they'll probably look for more, maybe. I don't know. That could be it. That could well be it. So yeah, I don't know. It's harder as well when there's only me, and I know I've done it for years. I know I've chatted away for years but it's so much easier when I've got someone else on here to talk to and bounce off and discuss things with. I think it flows better, and I think really it needs to. So hopefully the next time we do this, Rosie will be back, and there'll be two of us. I think because one seems harder than ever, especially when I'm kind of holding back. So I think, I can't hold this up. I can't do that. I don't know what I can do. So I'm kind of holding back on what I say and what I do as well. What's Laurie? But I can ask, why is it that sometimes my wicks burn more on one side than the other? Well, like mine is tonight. Never had that before, and only getting with the diplomat. Well, you got one side thicker, I would say, than the other, Laurie. So it's blocking it. With the diplomat, don't leave them too long either. Cut them perhaps shorter than you think you should, and just as long as you kind of fluff them up, put them in dry, and let that juice soak up. You want to get it almost to the point where it's leaking, but not. And then you'll have a gorgeous vape. Gorgeous vape. So, yeah, just cut another mil off those wicks and see how. I'm guessing, because I haven't seen you how you do it, but you know, you've been doing that a long while. But very much like the True Tank, Laurie, leave the wicks dry, let it soak up itself. Just put a couple of drops on the coil itself, fluff them across, and you should get an even both sides. Now and again they age restrict 1 or 2, but not often. Yeah, they did actually age restrict one of mine, but in general I just wiped them. Doodoo says, same here, Laurie. Just once every few weeks they soak uneven, but I'm also new to building. I blame it on myself. Well, hopefully what I've just said, Doodoo, will help you as well. Laurie says, thanks, Mark. I'll try harder. I must try harder. That's what all my school pals said. Mark must try harder. Yeah, it should work, Laurie. But if you find it leaks or gurgles, then you've gone that bit too far the other way. Cody Vogler, I get one loop on my coil that will glow more than the others. It's a space coil, so it isn't a hot spot. Oh, that's moved. Hot spot. Is it hot legs? I would say what it is, Cody Vogler, my best guess on that. Whenever you put your coil in, and it happens to all of us, I'm sure, there's always one side that goes slightly higher. That last coil loop goes slightly higher at the end. And I think it's when we tighten it up, or, you know, it pulls it one way and not the other. So, of course, that loop is slightly longer. So that will glow red, that side. So, but if you think it's slightly higher, just try and like pull the other side up a bit to tighten that up, that end one, then that'll probably disappear. And I'm guessing, but that's what I think your issue is. Doodoo says he fluffs them also, but yeah, it's probably my fault. I've got to keep practicing. A lot of it is the length, Doodoo. I did it when I first built the Diplomat. I left them too long, and you almost get it then, so you're getting juice coming up the chimney as well, which is bizarre. It doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? But cut them shorter. Try that. So they literally only just drop in, and I think you'll find that'll work better for you. Mark, Rosie and you are a perfect duo. Thanks for your time, Mark. Always appreciate it. You're very welcome, Mark. Always happy to give my time. You know that. But yeah, I think it's just so much easier with two. So much easier. I mean, in the past, I've had Kieran on here regularly, and and other people. But it's just easier with two, and less easy with three. Especially when they get fighting. Cody Vogler, thanks, mate. Well, try it, Cody, and let us know next time or whatever, and see how you get on. Hopefully that'll help. Right, I know it's been a short one tonight, guys, but I really don't know what to say, and there's no point in waffling on about a load of rubbish just to fill up an hour. It's nice to be back. It's nice to share really what's happened to me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still working just as hard with Nature Vape, and focused probably on, as you know, Latibaccaria and Centenary mods and my coils and my cotton things like that. My main focus, and then of course there's the odd Billy bargain that I can't resist. The rear. And if you want one to sit by your table, 25 quid, it's an absolute bargain for that. Yeah, so there's actually I could have a look, couldn't I, and see if my oh god, this is probably going to be the coil of shame. I might not show you. Let's have a look at my diplomat. This I know it needs changing. I know it does. Oh god, no, I'm not showing you. The one thing is, I'll tell you now, they're even. I'm not even putting that back on the mod. I'm re-wicking that. They are even, but they are brown and even. Yeah, he said he will. Brilliant, lovely. Doo-doo. Thanks, Mark. Good show. Thank you, Taffy Helgin Mills. Those were entertaining days, Mark. If some people, if some people got way ahead, they were entertaining days, and you know that's really. I mean, I'm harping on, but that's what I think about the YouTube videos. They're memories, aren't they? And it's just a shame they're gone. You know, wiped off for good. It's my own fault. I should have kept copies, and I didn't. You're welcome, Adrian. Thank you. I'll put Izine. I hope I've pronounced that right, but thank you. Thanks, Daniel. And Gary Tucker, thumbs up. Chris Haynes, great show. Oh, Chris Haynes has got all what's the name? Inclusive. That's the word I'm looking for as well. You're the best, Don. Thank you, Laurie. And yeah, thanks everyone. You know, your support always, you know, doesn't go unnoticed. And I know that, you know, the all the names that keep supporting Nature Vape, and I see your previous orders, and I think, God, you really have been buying for quite a few years. You know, and it's nice and it's appreciated. So yeah. Until next time, thanks one and all, and we'll see you soon. We'll get this all resolved. I know we will. I know we'll find a way around it because we're intelligent folk. And while they leave the lives alone, I'll keep doing the lives. So we'll try and bring something into the lives. I think maybe we'll do a build or something every week. We'll see. Any suggestions? Hit me up on probably not Facebook because I don't look at it often enough. But if you're in a little WhatsApp group, come up with some ideas or email me. If not, if you're not in there, just send me an email. All right, guys. Thanks ever so much. Take care. See you soon. Bye.